Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome on in to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you all are well. Today, we're doing free yes or no questions. That means if you would like a free reading in chat, all you have to do is write in the comments a yes or no question. I'll be picking people at random, but today, Ananya, you're going to be the first free reading of today. If you would like to donate for a reading, you're free to do so by clicking the pinned comment in chat. Information is there for how to donate. All it is a full reading is $10, a mini question is $5, and a really quick yes or no are $3, okay? Hello, Ree with Yashika. It's good to see you. And if you're someone who prefers private readings, you don't really want your business to be out there publicly or on streams or recorded, feel free to reach out to me. I can provide you a private reading. The prices are the same as public readings. It's just that I offer you private discretion. I offer private live streams and private video recordings, okay, if you're interested in that. Hello, everyone. Hi, country. How are you doing? We Vibes, hello. Jenna, hello to you. Laura, good day to you. Happy Saturday or Sunday or Friday, wherever you guys are at in the world. Hello, Scorpios. Good to see you as well. I hope that you guys are doing great and you're having a great weekend so far. Hello, Tortoise Love. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. So, chat, before we get started on free yes or no questions, it's so important for you all to remember no tarot reading is 100% accurate. It's always picking up on current energies. Use any and all readings that you receive with a grain of salt. A yes today could be a no tomorrow. A verdict today could completely change a week from now, okay? Just simply use tarot readings as guides to navigate your past, present, and future, okay? With that said, guys, we're going to open up for 3 yes or no questions. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our first donation with Rania, if she's here. If not, we're going to move forward to Holly and Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. It's good to see you. How are you doing? And thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate your in advance email that you sent me. Thank you. Good day to you all. And Anya, we're going to start with you first. Again, chat, we're doing free yes or no questions today. Hello, Vivi. Good to see you. How are you doing? All right, so Ananya, you're saying here, will I secure the internship at the company I am targeting? Clear the energy spirit connect to Ananya, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the internship for the company that they are targeting, the application for it, those who are hiring for it, just the overall energies surround the Spirit 3 cards. Will Ananya secure an internship at the company that they're targeting? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot is what I think it is. So it looks like you're going to secure potentially an interview or something like that. It's not that you're going to get the actual role. It's more like receiving an interview for it or feedback about it, okay? Like someone's going to reach out to you. We have here the 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the King of Cups here. So the energy is of you're likely going to get some type of hearing back from it. It's not necessarily securing it, but hearing back about it, okay? So that is your reading, Ananya. Clear the energy spirit. So nothing super concrete as of this time. I have the interview tomorrow too. Look at that. So potentially you're going to hear back after the interview is over. Your spirit guides aren't saying it's a yes. It's not a clear indication of a yes, but it's definitely hearing more information about it coming forward. So if you want to come back in a future stream, Ananya, I can definitely hook you up. By the way, MM, I got your email, and I've noted your request, okay? Thank you so much for your email. You're very welcome. Good luck to you, Ananya. We hope you get it. We're going to ring the bell to your success. We're going to ring the bell to your success. All right, we're going to answer another person now. Should I tell my parents my life plans or just wait until they see progress? We're going to connect to Jenna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Hello, Mama Heather. It's good to see you. We're going to connect to Jenna's parents, the energy that represents them. Please and thank you, Spirit, in 3 cards. Connecting to Jenna's parents, please and thank you. Spirit, would you recommend that Jenna tell their parents about their life plans, or just wait until they see progress? 3 cards for yes or no. 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay, is what I think it is. So they have actually 2 responses for you for this, Jenna. So one is of wanting you to do it and to self-examine how you feel about doing it, okay? So it's like, yes, go ahead and tell your parents your plans, but also at the same time, check in with yourself immediately to see how you're feeling. Are you scared? Are you anxious? Are you excited? Does it make you want to go towards these plans more? So it's going to be a little bit of a meditative experience. We have here the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit here. They're basically saying, yes, go ahead and do it. But also immediately following that, ask yourself, check in with yourself. How do you feel? How do you feel about having done it? It'll be either eye-opening for you, but Spirit is giving me the word of awakening for you. Understanding yourself better after this experience. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. We're going to get to Country Love Homestead now. Hello, Holly. It's good to see you. And hello, Josh. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. So everyone, please pause your free readings. Pause your free readings. We will do more. And in about 54 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. Okay, chat? All right, so Country, clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to Country Love Homestead's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as their mother, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and the family of the mother here, the energies that generally surround them, and this birthday cruise. Spirit, should Country Love Homestead invite her mother's family on her birthday cruise? I like to avoid disappointment and drama. Respectfully, I understand. 2 more, Spirit. That's what I think it is. They're saying be open to it. They're saying be open to it. 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Hierophant here. It could be fun, but at the very least, it will be insightful and enlightening, okay? Your spirit guides do recommend that you do it. It could be a pretty fun experience for you. With the 7 of Wands coming through here, it's almost like, listen, we know you want to avoid drama. We understand that, but just see what it would do to invite them. It may actually be more fun than you expected. However, at the end of the day, this will be an enlightening experience for you hanging out with them, okay? Strong theme of family right now. Strong theme of family. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. So chat, please pause your free readings. Pause your free readings. We will do more. We're going to get to our next donations with either Therania, Holly, and or hold on. Tiffany. Awesome. If you have donated, do let me know. I will definitely put you on the list if you do not see it reflected here, okay? You're very welcome, Country. When I tapped into Spirit recommending that you invite your family, there was this understanding that that sounded like an awful plan. But they were like, listen, 7 of Wands, we know the what could unfold could be crazy, but with that 7 of Wands and that Ace of Wands here, it also could be surprisingly a lot of fun too, okay? A lot of understanding and wisdom gained from the experience. All right, so Erica, I've been thinking, if I say my plans to them, what if my motivation dies? That's an interesting thought. That I think that's why, Jenna, for you, your spirit guides essentially are saying tap into yourself immediately to see how you feel. Did your motivations change afterwards? Did you feel dejected? Are you someone who should be keeping your goals to yourself? Or do you find that you get more energy out of sharing it, right? So your spirit guides want you to kind of tap into yourself immediately after you tell your parents, okay? How are you doing today, Erica? I am doing well, baby. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are taking a break today. If you had to work or if you're working, I hope you're taking an easy time. Nobody should be working on the weekends, but I understand. All right, Holly, are you ready for your reading? I don't believe that the Rania is here, though. The Rania, do give me a thumbs up if you are, okay? I don't have your questions, but I know you wanted to come back on the stream. Awesome. Should I donate now, or can I do it at the end of the stream? You can do it at the end of the stream, Joanna, if you'd like to. All right, so clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to Holly, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. As well as the energy surrounding her question here, the energies of her love life, please and thank you. But what does it help if I check in with myself immediately after asking? Because it would reveal something about yourself. So instead of being afraid of what would happen to me if I did it, you're learning what does happen within you if you did. So your spirit guides are recommending that do it, reveal it to your family, then afterwards, take some time to ask yourself, was that scary? Am I worried about my future now? Do I feel more secure? Do I feel like my parents were supporting me? Do I feel supported in general? Do I feel better? Do I feel worse? So they want you to ask those questions. So then in the future, you can behave accordingly and go like, you know what? I didn't feel good revealing that to my family. I'm not going to really do that as much in the future. So basically they're saying to ask yourself how you feel after doing this. They do recommend that you do share your plans, okay? But afterwards, meditate on how you feel about the experience, and then in the future, take it as wisdom of how to move and shake in the future. Okay, Jenna? That is what your spirit guides wanted to tell you. Clear the energy spirit to connect to. Thank you, David, for your donation. I appreciate it. Hello, Fairy Tales. Good to see you. Divine Growth. Hello to you. All right, everyone, please pause your free readings. We're going to focus on Holly now. Holly, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you. And your question is, when and how will I attract someone who meets me fully and puts in the effort? Spirit, can we connect to the energies of this question, please? And thank you. And 5 cards. When and how will Holly attract someone who meets her fully and puts in the effort? 3 cards for yes. Not 3 cards for yes or no, but 3 cards for the energy of it. Two more. Is it what I think it is? Holly, they're saying when you learn to be patient with your partners, that is when you will attract this energy. We have here the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Wands here, followed by the Death and the Temperance. It's because even though you have walked away from past people, there are still some things that must transform within you about how you move and operate in romantic dynamics. Be patient with yourself. You can't immediately change this aspect today just through a tarot reading or through like wisdom that you immediately read after this. It is a timeline type of thing. It's going to take you time to understand what patience means for you when it comes to other people. And then we have here the 2 of Cups. So essentially it's saying when you learn to be patient with your partners, that is when you bring in that energy for you. So we're going to get some tarot cards, some oracle cards for you. They want to talk about the past. Spirit of 3 here, please. We have your phobias. I think that's up to you, Jenna. You what's the word for it? You specified plans, so I would just say plans for that one. But if it doesn't feel right to share everything, then hold back on some things, right? All right. So is it what I think it is? So Holly, what's really holding you back is how you have been. It's really like your past relationships really did a number on the way that your fears operate with other people. We have here the phobias, the Native American, and then we have here the medicine man and woman showing up here. It's like what's really stopping your healing process of learning how to trust others is because this intense fear of almost like not being able to heal from the past because you've had like really consistently disappointing partners in your life. The unfortunate thing is what is hindering you is that kind of trust factor. And it's not just trust, but it's being patient with other people is being hindered by this fear of the past repeating. It's very fascinating. Hi, Dwayne. It's good to see you. Hello, Dextrose. It's good to see you as well. David, I'm going to put you on the list now, okay? Thank you so much for your donation. So you're in a little bit of a complicated loop right now where it's you want to trust, but it's difficult because you just can't because of what you've been through. Spare 2 oracle cards on that, please. There's one more in here, actually. Oh, there's 2 more. The arts and lessons. This is what I think it is. So their advice is that the way that you're going to get through these fears is by almost embracing them, unfortunately. So it's like you're going to need to practice being brave and allowing whatever outcome happens with you and relationships. So basically, the key to your success is allowing yourself to be heartbroken, if that makes sense. So we have here the arts and the lessons and blessings coming out here. Essentially, they're saying what's going to break you free from it is letting yourself love and appreciate and care for people like you were never going to get hurt to begin with, okay? So Spirit, can we get 5 cards for Holly on this? 5 more cards for Holly, Spirit? We have the Strength, the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, 2 more, the Chariot, and the 10 of Swords here. Here's what I think it is. Okay. Exactly 5 cards from here. 4 or 5 cards from here. Thank you for your questions ahead of time, David. I appreciate it. So you're just telling her this? So right now, if there's any super clear advice that they want to give you, they're basically saying it's okay to be crazy. It's okay to just dump somebody. It's okay to want to reject someone and push them away. Do it as much as you feel like you need to for yourself, okay? Eventually, you're going to understand what the cycle is with clear certainty of why this keeps repeating, okay? So we have here the Strength, followed by the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Wands here. Followed by the Chariot and the 10 of Swords. It's almost like, well, if it is such a struggle to try and practice this patience, if it is literally brutal on your ego, brutal on your like self-confidence, your insecurity, then be crazy or be then fully embody the ego, right? So they're basically saying then block that person or disconnect or distance yourself or run away, then allow yourself to fall into those patterns, because the more that you allow yourself to do that, the more you can break free of them, okay? So we have here the Motel Hotel, followed by the Pride, the Stubborn, and the Ego. We have here the Divine Feminine, the Judgment here, and then we have here the Influences. The channel message is if you don't know how to change your habits, then let the habits be the way they are. Eventually, you're going to get sick of your own self if you genuinely want to change them. So how can you manifest the person that you want? And when can you manifest the type of person that you want? Is when you allow yourself to kind of perform some type of shadow work. So your spirit guides are saying, address your ego. Look at your ego, let it be itself, then see what it is about that is maybe hurting your chances or pushing away really strong candidates for you, okay? So your spirit guides are saying, hey, then let the fears run the course, so that you can properly see what it is that they're doing in your life, okay? What role that they play. It's not it's your fault that you're not having these people. It's more of what challenges are you facing within yourself that may be pushing away your desires, is basically what they're saying, okay? You're not at fault here for anything, by the way. They want to say that. But you could be pushing away potentially good matches because of the fears that are within you that are difficult to break out of, okay? So basically they're saying, then embrace the ego and see and see it with greater clarity, basically. It is an extreme form of shadow work, I will say that, but I also think it's very promising too. I felt like it was very promising. So the ego is the aspect of yourself that wants to be right, that wants to prove yourself right. The ego feels like however it's operating, whatever it's doing, it is the way to do it, right? Let's say when we create a narrative in our mind about what could be going on rather than seeing the full picture beyond our own biases. The ego is our biases, the biases that we developed through childhood, through traumas, through experiences. Is the bias without the full picture. That is the ego. So, for example, your ego may be, I've been hurt and therefore I don't trust. But new energies coming in, they don't deserve to be compared to the people of your past. They deserve to be presenting themselves as they are, showing whether they're trustworthy or not from a nice, clean, blank slate. But that is not normal, and that is not human to just allow people to be blank slates with us. Our ego is going to always get involved. No human can operate without ego. It is necessary for us to use our discernment and to survive. So essentially, they're basically saying, let your ego be, let it run free, and see how that ego is feeding back to you. Do you want to continue the certain habits? Do you want to change them up? It's okay to want to change. It's okay to keep certain aspects, okay? So that is your reading, Holly. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. And I do appreciate your spirit guides' thoughtful response. Okay, I understand. So maybe just treat each interaction differently. Yes, that would be a good start too. All right, so we're going to get to our next reading now with Tiffany. Thank you so much, Holly, for coming on through. I really appreciate you. We're going to move forward now to our next donator with Tiffany. Tiffany wanted her questions to be private, but we're going to answer them on stream, and then I'm going to give her a timestamp. Thank you for being clear. And they were finally kind to me. I'm happy to hear that. All right, clear my energy, spirit, please, and thank you. You're very welcome, Tiffany. Thank you for coming on through. All right, so, David, let me save your questions here. Things have been escalating in a positive way. I like to hear that. Hello, Alexis. We're not yet open for free questions, but I'll let you know right after Tiffany, we will open for some more free questions, okay? To those who are waiting patiently in the background, I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are feeling well and that you're feeling confident about your spiritual journey to come. Right, so let me go look. David, I got your donation, by the way. Thank you so much. All right, so Tiffany, clear the energy, spirit. You wanted 2 mini readings. We're going to keep both private, but I'm going to answer you explicitly, okay? Clear the energy, spirit. Tiffany's timestamp is 23:28. Let me save her username here. And I'm going to read them privately, but answer you publicly, okay? Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to Tiffany's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her first mini question here, please, and thank you. Spirit, 3 cards for, can we connect to the energies here and all those involved in this question, please, and thank you. Their higher self, their spiritual teams, and all those who guide them. And 3 cards, is this a yes or a no for Tiffany? Hello, Chicky Lexi. It's good to see you. So the answer is yes, Tiffany. The answer is yes. However, they want you to look at this yes in a more meaningful way, and it's not clear cut. It's a gray zone. So the answer is yes. But for the same reasons that I have this these opinions and for the same reasons that you might have those opinions. With the Seven of Pentacles followed by the Seven of Swords and the Judgment here, yes, however, the energies involved here know that those opinions are judgmental and choose to keep those judgmental thoughts to themselves. Everybody on the freaking planet, down to the plants, the bugs, the birds, the bees, our spirit guides, source itself judges, okay? And with that in mind, you don't necessarily have to take this as a negative thing. They don't have always positive thoughts, but it does seem like deliberately the forces involved want to keep those thoughts to themselves, understanding that it is just judgment. Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Judgment is coming through. Yes, but they want to keep those thoughts to themselves. Spirit, 2 cards for Tiffany. 2 more cards. Anything else you wish to say about it? We have here the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? Is it the energies involved here that want to do this? So just so you know, the people that you're asking about, they do want to work on kind of the friction or maybe some of the obstacles in the connections here. And I gotta say, this isn't just like targeted at you. It's for everybody involved here, that it doesn't seem like a completely and totally what's the word for it? Completely and totally just peaceful environment for everybody involved. So with the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords coming out here, there is this vibe that everybody involved kind of wants to work on the little naggy things. It feels like the little naggy things. It's like, yes, we have this, but like, let's work through it anyway. Yes, I think this, but I want to work through it anyway. Yes, I think this. I know that's judgmental, and I really want to work on navigating through the clashes or differences that we have here as a team. All right, so Spirit, can we get 5 more cards here? We have some past life cards coming through for you. Spirit, 5 on that. We have here male, female. We have here imprisonment in the reverse. I'm here, by the way. Thank you for putting me on hold. You're absolutely welcome, Thorania. If you want a reading, we can get to you right after the next batch of free questions. Feel free to either email me your readings or wait until it's your turn for the readings. David, thank you for your additional donation. I appreciate it. I'll put you on the list as a double donation. All right, so to wrap up this reading, we have here the male, female, and the imprisonment in the reverse. We also have here the wars and battles. We have the father here. We also we got the food and the hunger. Okay, so is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? Is it what I think it is at the moment? All right, so there's this little bit of this energy of like, no one's trapped with each other here, okay? At the end of the day, despite the distances, despite the differences and the distances, no one is trapped here with each other, okay? But there's still some type of energy of tension here. We have here the wars and battles, okay? I gotta say, though, there seems to be a head of the household type energy coming through that wants everybody to be there, even if they have differences with those involved, okay? So if this resonates with you, Tiffany, that there's a head of the household that is like, hey, I want you guys to be a part of this project. I want you guys to be a part of the situation. Then I want you to know, no matter how negative or kind of weird they might be feeling, they want everybody there, period, okay? With the father and the food and the hunger here. And again, it's just opinions. Opinions are opinions, okay? Opinions are not fact. They're just perceptions. So for you, your spirit guides are basically saying, for every negative thought you've ever had about anybody, just that little thought, like remember when you thought that lady was annoying? Or remember when you thought the way that guy approached something was stupid as hell? They're saying these are so natural. That doesn't stop love, though. That doesn't stop caring. That doesn't stop feeling for that other person, okay? We are humans with robust opinions about each other. And that doesn't mean that the connections that we form are meaningless because of a few negative thoughts about each other, okay? So they definitely want to say that to you. All right, we're going to get to your second question now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can we reconnect to Tiffany's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding this situation? Please and thank you. All right, so connecting to the energies of the situation for Tiffany, what can she do about this in general to get out of this situation? Yes, but it can be a lot. I understand. I understand, Tiffany. Hello, Tramps. Hello, Kathleen. It's good to see you. All right. Oh, so what I think it is. All right. And do what? Explain to me this here, Spirit. Okay, there's one really strong one from here. I have to leave in like 5 minutes. Tramps, if you want to leave your question, I can give you a timestamp for your reading if you donate. So you can come back later and then click the timestamp and you can go right to your reading. It'll be like a private reading, similar to a private reading, but that's if you really would like one, okay? All right, food, leaving, and so what I think it is. Oh my God, this is I gotta be really careful with this one for you. 2 from here, please. I have to be really careful explaining this to you. All right, so Tiffany, the answer is stay and ask for more. All right, stay and ask for more. We have here the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles here. Like, and there's somebody to speak to and have a conversation with. And if you, let's say you ask for more, right? And the exchange that you have with the person, either it goes the way that you want, or like, and when they, oh God, I like need to be specific here because it's kind of hard to be vague. Basically, your spirit guides are saying, if you want to change what's going on here or move up, ask a boss or a higher up to give you a raise or help you find the pathway to elevate your position. What is the pathway so that you can achieve more in the workplace? And or ask for a raise, okay? Either ask for a raise or ask them for a forward advancement. We have here the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords here. Basically, they're saying you're going to get all you need to know from that interaction, because if you're not going to get what you want, leave. They're basically saying stay and ask for what you want. If you don't get what you want, go. We have here the leaving. We have the home and the releasing and letting go. You're going to be okay letting this go, but stay and ask for what you want. See what you can get from this place, okay? All right, so Spirit, 2 more cards on that. We have your neighborhood. We have your broken. All right, so what I think it is with that. So what I think it is with this. You don't owe these people loyalty. Your spirit's like, you don't owe nobody any loyalty. You can get the F out whenever you want, but stay, ask for what you want. Ask for a raise or ask for forward advancement. If they give you none of that and nothing changed with your status at work, leave. You're not loyal to the company. You don't have to stay there, okay? So this is what they want to tell you, to ask for what you want. And if you don't get it from what they say to you, leave and never return. Let that be the lesson to them. Hello, Ethereum Muse Tarot. So it's pretty clear, Tiffany. I think the energies feel a little bit very, it almost feels like I wish that I could do that, but I don't know if I have the right words to obtain the right results that I want. So this is a big energy. Your spirit guides are almost wanting to tell you, don't even worry about that. That it shouldn't even be a factor in your mind. Is that when you ask for something and you don't get it, you go out and get it for yourself, right? So they're basically saying for you, like, well, if you don't get it, you don't have to do a woe is me. They're never going to acknowledge me. You can leave and find better. So basically, oh my God. I feel like there's going to be an energy that is going to be supporting you through this, by the way. So this is going to be a pretty brave thing for you, okay? I feel really nervous. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. I'm doing very well, Ethereum Muse Tarot. You came at the right time because we're about to open up for free yes or no questions. If you would like a free yes or no reading, now's your time to post. We're going to answer 3 people before we get to Therania back to back. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I appreciate you all. Okay. And by the way, if you have donated, do let me know. I will put you on the list. Therania, I got your questions. Thank you. Joanna, I got your donation. Thank you. I know you wanted to be at the end there. As Virgo, thank you for your support as well. By the way, I'm about to close the donation list in about 10 minutes. So if you do want to donate, do so now, because I will be closing it in about 10 minutes, okay? So we put Joanna at the end. David is here. Awesome. Thank you, David. So just to answer, just to confirm, Joanna, you wanted to be at the end of the stream, right? Like all the way at the end, like the last person? Thank you so much, Virgo. So while you guys post your free questions, I'm just going to edit the list now. And lovely. Okay, Kathleen, you are just before Virgo. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tramps, for your donation. I appreciate you. Yes, Monster. Got you. I'm making a mental note of that. I just didn't want to miss you. Okay. Wonderful. And I got your questions, Kathleen. Thank you. This is the current list. If you do not see yourself on that list, do let me know. Do let me know. Hold on. YouTube deleted it as it does. Please drink water if you haven't yet. Okay, that's Virgo. I'm not certain what she wants, how many questions she has, so we'll just put XX. Wonderful. Thank you guys for your patience. Okay. All right, so Alexis, I got a feeling that I should move out of St. Louis the other day. Should I do this? I don't know where to move. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Alexis, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question here in regards to St. Louis. Please and thank you, spirit. Spirit, 3 cards. do you recommend Alexis do this? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes, overwhelmingly so. And 1 card as to why. Opportunities. So they're saying yes, and it's due to more opportunity for you. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Page of Pentacles here, okay? Maybe the thing you can start with is finding a job in that area, going on LinkedIn or on Indeed and seeing what jobs are available in other places that you're fascinated by. Basically, they're saying, yes, go for it. And the reason is because of opportunity. Maybe you feel that your time in St. Louis is stagnant and you want some movement in your life. That's perfectly reasonable. Your spirit guides are saying, should you do this? Yes, go ahead. And overwhelmingly go ahead. They do see this being a success for your independence and also more opportunity, new opportunities opening up for you, okay? So that is your energy, fresh, that is your reading. There's going to be some new energy coming in towards you, or you desire new energy to come in for you if you decide to do this. So yes, your spirit guides are saying, go and do this. Do take your time, of course, right? Be reasonable about the plans you're going to make, but they do recommend it. Awesome. My friend saw someone get killed by a hammer. My God. My condolences from her window when she lived. Oh my God. So I say, yes, you should. Oh my God. Get out of there. Get out of there, Alexis. Oh my God. Tramps. That is a terrible story. My condolences to that person. Jesus Christ. Jeez. All right. We're going to answer one more person. Quickba 12. Will I hear from Addie? Spirit, can we connect to Quickba, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, clear the energies of the previous readings, please and thank you. Can we connect to Addie, her higher self, her spiritual team, or rather their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, please and thank you. Spirit, and 3 cards. Will Quickba hear from Addie? 3 cards for yes or no. Have a good night, Kathleen. One more, Spirit. That's what I think it is. So Quickba, if it resonates with you, it sort of looks like there is a cycle that wrapped up with you and Addie. If that makes sense, like you guys had a clear disconnect. Let's say it was a breakup or a, hey, I'm going to block you. I'm sorry, I don't want to really connect with you right now. Or it was like a, what's the word for it? It just feels like there is a definite end to this reconnect, okay? So we have here the card of the 6 of Cups, the World, and the 8 of Pentacles. Your spirit guides are essentially telling you to work on accepting the end of this connection. If that resonates, then maybe you have to work within yourself to accept the closure between you two. There is a disconnect between you guys, okay? And it's almost like working on accepting that is a huge goal for you. You're very welcome. All right, clear the energies first. So the answer is not at this time. There is a kind of a closed chapter for you too. All right, we're going to answer one more person. Daisy, should I accept the invite? Spirit, clear the energies. Can we connect to Daisy, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? As well as this invite here, the invite that they're talking about. Please and thank you, Spirit. 3 cards. Should Daisy accept the invite? 3 cards for yes or no. 4 pips is what I think it is. So Daisy, the answer is you may be forgetting that you might have plans with somebody else. So first, check your calendar to make sure you're free. That's what your spirit guides are recommending. Check your calendar to make sure you're free, and then accept it if you want to. We have here the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups here, because you may be missing out on something by not doing that. But if all is clear, go for it. 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups here, okay? So first, check your calendar. Make sure nothing is clashing with this invite, and if nothing clashes, go for it. But they want you to prepare first in advance. Prepare for it in advance. All right, so everyone, please pause your free readings. We will do more. We're going to get to Thorania now. Thorania, are you ready for your readings? If so, Give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. Awesome. All right, let me go to your email now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you for your 2 full readings. Would you like them to be public or private? Thank you, S. Virgo, for your email, by the way. Would you like them to be public or private, Thorania? Private. Got you. So I'm going to read them, and then I'm going to give you an explicit response, okay? Got you. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to the Rania, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Any energy surrounding this question, Spirit. In 3 cards for the initial details. Is there anything the Rania is missing here? 2 Pentacles is what I think it is. Yes, there is. And it's about not only solely observing the situation through the lens of putting yourself down, okay? So 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords here. So yes, and they do want you to have a balance of the good, the cons, and the pros, okay? Why do you do something? Well, what are the good aspects and the negative aspects of it, okay? What are the positives and the negatives? And they kind of don't even want you to look at it in like good or bad. They kind of just want you to view it as what experiences made you feel lighthearted, and what aspects of it made you feel like it was denser, more intense. Spirit, 4 or 5 cards from here. Wow. They want to talk about the past with this. Okay, one more. Is it what I think it is? They also want you to remind yourself. Thank you, S. Virgo. I appreciate that. If you're not here for your readings, I'll give you a timestamp, okay? So you can go to them when we do get to you. Thank you so much. So they're saying that this person has some type of similarity to a father figure, and potentially father figure rejection, okay? So we have here the Atlantis and the death here of the Celtic. We have here the male, the authority, and we have here the father, okay? So another aspect that you didn't look at with this is, how does this person remind you of a father figure? Maybe not like your father, but how does it remind you of like a parent, for example, okay? There are some ties to that. Almost like you feel the disagreements of the connection, and that feels like you're a child feeling the disappointment or the disagreements of a connection, okay? So look at it as if you were a child, what's the word for it? Experiencing that relationship. Spirit, 2 more tarot cards for Thorani on that. We have here the 6 of Pentacles. You're very welcome, Daisy. All the best to you. Also, one extra thing is, how did the connection influence your decision making? How did the exchanges that you guys have influence the way you made choices? Is another question they want you to ask yourself with the 6 of Pentacles and the Lover's energy coming through. Did this person have a huge influence on your choices after the connection? Did they have a minor role, do you think, etc.? Okay. All right, so Spirit, 5 more tarot cards for, they want more past life cards. Spirit, 3 from here, 4 from here, rather. Again, the Atlantis card is coming out here, the angels. The trees. Oh my God, is it what I think it is? Oh my goodness, Thorania. The relationship you have with this person is not insignificant at all. They really came into your life like it could be vice versa, to be shown something about your family, okay, about how you are with your family in a sense. So we have here the Atlantis and the angels coming through. And the Atlantis, it's about the relationship, the way that you guys vibed with each other, the way that you influence one another, okay? The angels come through like this sort of messenger. And with the trees and the baby here, there is some type of childhood wound that was triggered for you by this person, by their treatment of you towards you, okay? I heard the ugly truth. The ugly truth is what I heard. Spirit, 5 cards on that. 5 cards on this overall. The World. The 10 of Cups. 3 more. The Lovers. The Fool. This is what I think it is. Verania, when you heal this wound and you wrap this chapter up, love is coming in for you almost immediately after that, okay? So there seems like this this person triggers a familial wound for you, and I almost see your child self feeling disorganized, a child version of yourself disorganized and disorientated by the connection, almost like it was to be betrayed by that person was to be betrayed by someone who knows you. And therefore, that knowing feels almost familial, like to be betrayed by one's family in a sense, okay? When you understand what the connection is there and you close out that wound, love is almost immediately thereafter going to be coming in for you, okay? And I'm going to show you the oracle cards, the tarot card that we got for that. Can we get one more oracle card for her? Okay. Look at that. Holy shit, bro. Look at that. The family card is coming out here, dude. And it's not just for you and love, it's also for your family as well. Now, even if you consider yourself to be someone very close to your family, like you guys are close knit, you love them, right? There is this type of judgment wound that you have, like there's an interconnectedness here with you and your love life and your family. So we have the cards of the Ace of Pentacles, the World here, followed by the 10 of Cups, the Lovers. So again, being able to wrap up this cycle stabilizes you in some way, shape, or form, stabilizes the core sense of self that you have. 10 of Cups, the Lovers here. And then we have the Fool and the Knight of Swords. There's a new beginning for you immediately after you heal this aspect of yourself, okay? So this is a very intense answer to the question, which is all of what I just said. You have to rewind it. I literally forgot all of it. They're having me to tell you to rewind it, Theradia. They done erased my memories. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. So that is your reading, Theradia. We're going to get to your next question now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. So Spirit, clear the energies. We're going to reconnect to Theradia, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. So Spirit, in 3 cards, in 5 cards, in 4 cards rather, is this a yes or a no? Your spirit guides are saying, don't do this. It's not the right time at this moment. Is it what I think it is? What I think it is now. You're only just discovering, you're really in the beginnings of discovering your truth. I screen recorded it so that Jay can go, I love it. So I can go back. Oh my God, I'm happy to hear it. So we have here the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Cups here coming through, followed by the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You're going to still keep exploring yourself. You don't have to do this. You don't have to have this conversation because you do have a lot to unpack, okay? Can we get one more tarot card for that? Yeah, we're the 4 of Cups. Yeah, even as I get connected to the previous reading and expressed what I did to you with the 4 of Cups, this is your energy. You don't really want to give concrete explanations of yourself before you get a good understanding of what you're dealing with within yourself, right? So they're saying don't do this because you have a lot to explore about yourself with that topic in mind, okay? 3 from here, please. Hello, Kaiser. It's good to see you. Are you currently taking donations, super chats, love? I am taking donations. I don't take super chats, but I am taking donations. In fact, if you donate, Kaiser, you will be the last on today's list. If you'd like to do so, feel free to. Donations are actually officially closed now. Donations are closed, but I will be back tomorrow for more tarot readings, okay? Donations closed. Actually, I'll be back on Monday. All right, so Thorania, we have here the cloak, the disguise coming through here. We have the bone, we have the speech, and then we have here the mirror and the vanity here, okay? Is it what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. So again, your spirit guides are essentially saying you would be speaking from a place of not truly understanding what it is you're saying. So the answer is not yet, okay? Though if you did, the conversation would reflect back to you more of that shadow, essentially, okay? More of what you need to see about yourself. Can we get 2 more on that? There's some past life energy coming through. There's 3 from here. Phobias, wisdom, and one more. So what I think it is? Is what I think it is. Huh. So with the phobias here, followed by the wisdom and the karmic relationships showing up here, you speaking to this person about this subject matter is going to show you, well, one, that the connection you have with this person is karmic. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing, though, okay? It just means that you guys are meant to learn a lesson with each other. It doesn't have to mean a negative thing. So it is a triggering relationship for both of you. It is a triggering relationship for the both of you, but that doesn't mean that it's either of your fault, okay? So with the energies coming through of the phobias, the wisdom, and the karmic here, you're essentially would be, if you approached this person, it would just be interacting with the energies of a karmic of yours, okay? Again, not negative. It's just like, well, do you want to learn more about what you're afraid of? Or do you want to take some time, work on it within yourself, basically? Thank you so much, David, for your explanation. I'm going to remind myself to timestamp you, okay? Thank you so much. Okie dokie. And while I'm at it, let me go save your second question. I donated for a second too. Gotcha, David. Thank you so much. David, if you haven't posted your second question, do let me know now. I shall work on it within myself. Shadow work is so hard. It is. It is. Spirit, 5 more cards for Thorania. Any advice that you have, Spirit, on the situation? Strength. The Queen of Swords. 3 more. Page of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Wands in the reverse. this is really lovely. So that is not, I already posted this second. Feel free to repost it again, David. I just need to save it on the side because I can't find it. Hi, Eli. Happy Saturday. So we have here the Strength, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups here, okay? Basically, being brave and being honest with yourself, it's going to allow you to experience previously frustrating exchanges that would have thrown you off, but you'll be able to sustain those connections, okay? It's not really advice, it's really just what they want to tell you, how you're going to feel liberated by that self-accountability, by that brutal self-honesty. They're like, well, in the future, the more that you are brave enough to be honest with yourself, you'll be surprised that you're going to feel quite liberated by the experience. You're not going to be so frustrated when you get feedback from people, or where you experience what's the word for it? Differences in values or opinions with others. Okay, that's really awesome. So Spirit 5 Oracle cards for Thorania. Basically, they're saying you're keep it up. You're doing really well. Try not to be so hard on your experience. You don't have to get it perfectly, Thorania. You're doing really well already with the shadow work. We have your leaving and traveling. We have your knighthood. We have your biblical. 2 from here. We have your surveillance. We have your past life. Is it what I think it is? Hold on. That should not be reverse spirit. So, you can email your questions to Erica. Yes, you can. So, David, if you posted your question, like if you just reposted it, YouTube may be deleting it. When you post it, could you just give me a thumbs up afterwards, or some type of emoji that'll let me know if YouTube deleted it or not? Because YouTube does randomly delete messages, unfortunately. So we have here the leaving and traveling, followed by the knighthood. We have here the biblical. We have here the surveillance, and we have here the deja vu and karmic lessons. Again, this is not really advice, but to tell you how something will feel, okay? As you move forward, as you move past the past events, you'll be able to look back at your past in this type of like a Rosetta Stone for yourself, an explanation for how you move, or an explanation and an understanding of how to move. So basically, this feels like a if you'd like to practice chronologically going through certain events that triggered you in the past and what led up to those points, what you were, how you were before, how you connected to your life before. It's almost like to admire your past to allow it to teach you for your future type thing, okay? So your past is not going to be the stain on your life or something that affects you in this negative way. It's going to be a tool of something that you will constantly go back to for reference, okay? It's like your past will be reference for you. And that energy feels really calming, okay? It's like, oh, yeah, I already know this, so this is how I'm going to be. Oh, listen, I know that's how I felt, so this is how I'm going to approach this problem now. So it's almost like this, use your past as the experience that it was meant to be, to guide you on how to navigate or re-navigate things in the future, okay? I really like your reading, Thorania. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Hello, Darren. Thank you for your love. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so with that said, chat, it's time to open up for 3 more free questions, followed by the raffle. And that'll be the end of the free portion of this stream. That sounds really nice. It sounds beautiful, Thorania. Beautiful. So, chat, if you like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we open up for the raffle. And that is officially the end of the stream. I will not be doing any more free questions afterwards. This really is the end of the stream. We're going to announce the winner of the raffle right after the next donations with MM back to back. Thank you, MM, for your support. I appreciate you. So everyone can join the raffle. It's not open yet, but if you're curious, what is the raffle? Well, I'm offering chat a free full reading. That means 10 tarot cards and 10 oracle cards, okay? Anyone and everyone can join, including your family, your friends, and your pets, as long as you write their name and their number. And what number you ask? Well, it's a number between 1 and 100, whatever you think of or imagine. Hold on, donations. Close. It's whatever you imagine, whatever resonates with you. And the winner who gets the number closest to the one that I generate will receive a free full reading. Everyone can join. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be a participator. You can just be a lurker that decides to just post a number. Everyone can join, okay? I'll let you guys know when it's time to post your numbers in chat. Save your numbers. All right, clear the energy, spirit. Gotcha. I just got the question, David. Thank you. I'm so sorry you were going through issues with that. Divine growth. Clear the energy, spirit, and connect to the right. Divine. Thank you for your encouragement, Leah. Oh, how cute. Take care, Erica. Take care, Therania. Thank you for coming through. Clear the energy, spirit, and connect to divine growth's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question. Spirit, yes or no? Do you have anything for divine growth, spirit? 3 cards. The answer is yes, we do. One more. Okay. Yes, they do. This is a love reading, though, divine growth, okay? There's gonna be a person. It's a romantic reading. There's gonna be a person who wants you in their life forever, okay? And this is like for a long-term family thing. Like, you make them so happy. So they want you to know that your life is destined to be with someone who wants you in their life for the long haul. I see this person taking care of you, treating you very well. And how they treat you is that, you know, it's like they can't really get enough of you, genuinely. With the King of Wands, this person's very trying to promote the longevity of the relationship with you. With the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here, they seem to be really enjoying your company, as in like the energy of they could spend hours in the same room with you and that be a highlight of their day. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands here. Someone wants a family with you in the future and wants you in their life forever, okay? So this is what and by the way, this person, you do find them fairly attractive with the King of Wands energy. Could be a fire sign. Leo energy here. This person's very brave and very honest and upfront about how they feel about you. You will not have to worry about this person giving you the cold shoulder, okay? The light that this person exudes seems to be like strong attention towards you. So this is a love reading. You do have at some point in your future a very involved romantic partner. They will never not be involved, and they would never treat you in a way that's distant. Spirit wants to really indicate it's never going to be a person who's giving you the cold shoulder. This person is adamant about your attention. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for coming through, Divine Grove. You're very welcome. A little funny that love comes through so much when I finally turn away from it. It's pretty cool, though. Ain't that always how it is? All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to another person now. Please and thank you, Spirit. Natasha Dew. Hi, Daniel stood me up for an outing today. He asked me out. Is he okay? If yes, then I know to ignore him forever. Is he okay? If yes, I'm blocking him. Sir, can we clear the energies? Can we connect to Natasha Dew, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? As well as Daniel here. His higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, Spirit. Is Daniel okay? Is Daniel okay, Spirit? Your spirit guides are saying yes, and feel free to block him. That's too funny. We have here the Knight of Cups, the Justice, and the Page of Swords here. Spirits are like, yes, he's okay. Yes, he's okay. If you want to do what you want to do, just have a brief talk with him and then keep it pushing. We have here the Chariot of, hey, it's cool to walk away. He is okay, though. He is okay. Oh, my gosh. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Tricky Lexi, is there any good news coming my way? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Chicky Lexi with her highest interest in mind. Can we connect to any energies coming towards your spirit and 3 cards? Is there any good news coming towards Chicky Lexi's way? There is the opportunity for good news if you're open to it. Is it what I think it is? Ooh. The answer is yes. You have an opportunity. You're very welcome, Natasha. Your reading had me laughing. So with the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Sun here, if you're open to it, okay, you might not be, but if you're open to it, you do have some positivity coming your way, a person feeling good. They won't elaborate further. It's rather vague. I don't know if you're being asked out on a date, if you're going on somewhere really fun with a really gentlemanly type person, or just someone who's pleasant all around. But with the Sun here, this is a yes, but it's something that you have to accept, okay? So that is your reading. All right, chat. It is now officially the end of the stream, but before you go, if you would like to participate in the free full reading raffle, all you have to do is type in chat a number between 1 and 100, okay? The winner of my raffle, which will be announced after the next donation, after the next 2 donations, will receive a free full reading. That means you can ask whatever you want, and I will give you an in-depth response to your reading. Anyone can join, everyone can join, and all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100, okay? Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really so deeply appreciate you all very much. I'm no longer accepting any more free questions and any more donations. Chat, if you want to reach out to me for a private reading, all you have to do is click Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you all as soon as I possibly can. I do private readings nearly every day. I'm not scary. Just reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? All right, so chat, post your raffle numbers now. We're about to get to our next donation with MM. MM, are you ready for your readings? If so, give me a thumbs up. I do have your email, so we'll get started on you as soon as you're ready, okay? There we go. If you have donated and you do not see yourself on that list, do let me know. Joanna, I know you want to be at the end, so no worries. I'll be right back. I'm going to briefly use the bathroom, and then we'll get started on your next readings, on your readings, MM, okay? Thank you so much for your support. Be right back. All right, I am back. Clear my energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. I will go to your messages or your message now. All right, so you want your first to be a full reading. Awesome. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to MM's higher self or spiritual team and all those who guide her, please and thank you, as well as the energy surrounding this question. Can we connect to the individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, please and thank you. I'm going to read your question privately and then answer you explicitly, okay? Okay, so Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding with her highest and trusted mind. What is going on in this situation? 5 cards. The Star. The Page of Swords here. The Fool. That's what I think it is. Is that a yes? it looks like they want to talk to you specifically about like where you're going. You have zero issue about the path that's ahead of you, but they want to talk. It's like, it's not really, it's almost like it's not even really about this. It's like they want to talk to you more so about where you're going, okay? But to have faith, you are going to be moving towards where you'd like to be when it comes to this question. So we have the Star, you have the Page of Swords and the Fool, followed by the King of Wands and the Moon showing up here, okay? So what I think it is. It's almost like they want to ask you about what's going to be the new schedule, or have a conversation about that, okay? If you know you're good, you're good. But they may want to discuss what's going to happen, what the new lay of the land is going to look like. So Spirit, can we get 5 cards into this for please and thank you? Hello, Iman, it's good to see you. Happy Saturday. We have here the Divine Masculine, followed by the Party, with the 1 day, the Karma, and the Information. Is it what I think it is? Yeah, so it's like they want to talk to you about what the new schedule looks like and how it's going to go or how you're going to be. So this feels like your new role is kind of a part of this question, okay? So we have the Divine Masculine, followed by the Party, with the 1 day, the Karma, and lastly, we have here the Information. So what I think it is what I think it is now. So when you go and have this discussion, just try to keep it cool, be true to yourself. You know how much you work hard. You know you have nothing to worry about. It just feels like someone's trying to spy on your new routine, okay? Low key, like trying to get information out of you, trying to see what's happening because they feel like they're a little bit in the dark about certain aspects of your what's the word for your transfer. All right, so Spirit, do you have any advice for about this? Spirit, 5 cards. Moon. Is this what I think it is? Okay, 3 more. Why everybody knows is what I think it is. Yeah, but they want to know if you know more stuff, okay? 2 more, Spirit. For some reason, they want to know more. Oh, my God. Is what I think it is. So I feel it's like you're going to be observed with, like, can they get information that they don't know out of you? So I don't know if this is about self-sabotaging, not self-sabotaging, but it's almost like this person wants to see if you will self-sabotage, okay? So when you go and do this, maintain your best professional energy because they're looking for cracks. They're looking for info that they don't have on you, okay? It's not like they're going to try and nitpick and tear you apart, but they're trying to find info for like any little reason that they can find out something that they don't know. It's not like they're accusing you of anything, but it's like they want to see if they'll find out something from you through you, okay? So maintain professionality. It's going to suck when you have this conversation. We have here the moon, the 6 of pentacles, the 10 of pentacles here, followed by the 9 of wands and the 5 of pentacles. It's almost as if they want to talk to you simply just to make you feel bad by trying to figure out what they don't know, okay? So this is not a huge energy. Really, it's just about seeing what they don't know about where you're going and what's happening with you. Is there something that they're in the dark about? Can they find out from you? Etc., etc., okay? All right, so Spirit, can we get 5 more cards? There's 2 past life cards here. So just be as professional as you can. It'll be like water off of you, okay? One more, Spirit. And okay. 3 from here. Okay. 3 from here. We have here forgiveness. We have Greco-Roman. We have here withdrawn, the road, and the distracted. This is what I think it is. That's very interesting. So to wrap up your reading here, I really don't like this energy. It almost feels like it's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm going to be honest. We're just going to chat on the feelings, okay? So just bear with me. I'm doing a channeling. This feels so annoying. This feels like, why are we having this talk? This feels like, what are you trying to get from me? What are you trying to hear from me? This feels like, okay, this is what's happening. I'm good, right? This feels like when when your parent comes into your room and they're like, hey buddy, what's going on? You know, this feels like them trying to do something before the end type vibe, okay? Like, or this could have been in an email. We didn't have to have this discussion, this type of thing, okay? So it really is just, why are they doing this? Because of, it's kind of feeling performative. It kind of feels like, feels performative, feels like it's just them trying to, what are they trying to do, Spirit? Is it what I think it is? Like this, whoever is interviewing you feels bad. Okay, they feel bad, and it's like they're trying to get info out of you to not feel so bad about something that's involving them with you. Okay, so why are they doing this? Is because they feel bad. Okay, they feel bad about something. And they're hoping that through this conversation, like some information will be shared and some light will be shed on the situation between the two of you. It's almost like, is the bridge broken between us type vibe? It's almost like it's a vibe check with you and them, okay? This is why there's a clear recommendation to remain as professional as you possibly can. So that is your reading. What's going to happen? It's like this person's trying to vibe check you, see where you are, see how you feel about them, see how you feel about work. Try to get any information you haven't shared before out of you if you haven't shared anything yet, and see if there's anything left in the dark with you guys. Your priority is going to be on maintaining professional distance and trying your best not to allow your frustration to get the better of you when this happens, okay? So your spirit guides are basically saying, fight as much as you can the desire to say something that's going to hurt this person's feelings, okay? Like, because you got a few weeks, you got to get out of there. You don't want to mess up before then. Hello, Elaine Tat. Unfortunately, donations are closed for today, as is in the title and in the pinned comment for this stream. But if you would like to donate for a future stream to come, I will be streaming on Monday. And if you prefer to have your reading sooner, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. I can offer you a private video after this too. I am free for readings afterwards. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to MM, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. So MM, stick to professional resolve, okay? Try your best to be like, yeah, I'm doing really great. Here's my thing. There's no discrepancies. Here's the proof. Everything is okay. All right, Spirit, can we connect to the energies of this question, please? And thank you, Spirit. In 5 cards for the second full reading, anything that wishes to be said in general, Spirit, advice or guidance, 5 cards. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands here. 2 more. Followed by the Hangman and the Queen of Wands here. So what I think it is what I think it is now. They basically want to talk to you about like your expression of frustration. And it's interesting because that kind of ties into the first question. With the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands here, okay? They are asking you to try to center yourself, try to remain focusing on as much positive as there is negative in your life. Try to ground yourself, okay? Because in the future, you may run the risk of, with the Hangman and the Queen of Wands here, almost like allowing the side of yourself that wants to fight and bark to come out and unfortunately potentially disrupt some processes that are being, like, some foundations that are being laid out for you, okay? They want you to find the balance of knowing when to let go and knowing when to speak up. All right, so we're going to get 5 oracle cards into that energy. 2 from here and 1 from there. We have here Shallow and the Divine Feminine. 1 card from here, Spirit. And the Grounded is what I think it is. So basically, in the future, you're going to really need to be asking yourself, is it worth me calling something out here? So we have here the Shallow and the Divine Feminine coming through, followed by, look at that, the Grounded energy as well with that 2 of Pentacles. This is a strong energy of ask yourself in the future, when situations arise and they frustrate you, is it really worth me interacting with this? Is it worth me getting upset about this with this person? 2 more cards, Spirit. 2 cards from here. We have here Growth and the Music. Is it what I think it is? Look at that, the sun. How beautiful. So if you can kind of pull back on certain situations that you don't feel are worth agitating or really expressing your anger, your being upset energy, right? They're basically saying you're going to learn something about how to just chill and relax and not take everything to such intensity as you did before. There's almost this vibe of you shifting, like you shifting the burden of your frustrations onto yourself, so that you ask yourself, do I really need to be upset about this, or can I just drop it and move on and not give this my attention? So it's almost like you granting yourself permission to not give an F about a situation. And basically they're saying the next time you find yourself frustrated with something, try and practice letting go. Maybe you're going to feel so much better because of that. Use your discernment. Is this something worth escalating? This is what your spirit guides want to ask you and want you to ask yourself, okay? With the Grounded, the Growth, and the Music. All right, so 5 more cards, Spirit. Anything else you want to say to MM? We have here the Ace of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, 2 more, followed by the 10 of Wands is what I think it is. So this is a love reading, MM. You will have some type of breakthrough when it comes to your love life. It's going to be a lot of fun. They just want to say that that's really it with this message. They just want to let you know there's love coming in for you. There's a connection coming in for you. Ace of Swords is that kind of breakthrough. We have the Two of Cups, partnerships and relationships with that Ace of Wands. So two new energies of beginning, two fresh energies coming in with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here, okay? We have the Ten of Wands coming through, followed by the Page of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? Let's see. What are you saying with this Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords? Is what it is? Okay. Do you have anything else you want to say to Spirit? 2 cards. So you have a breakthrough in your relationship, in your love life coming in for you, okay? That's what they want to say with that. They didn't want to say anything else. That's what I think it is with that. And lastly, 5 cards from here. Thank you. Lastly, they want to talk to you about your insecurities, okay? The things that keep you trapped within yourself, that keep you from fully expressing yourself with reckless abandon. With reckless abandon. Spirit, is it what I think it is with that? There's this energy of your day-to-day life becoming more easier to process. Therefore, you have more time to yourself to meditate. Therefore, you are exploring yourself more, and it just feels like you are walking away from certain fears of yours, okay? So they're basically saying with this message that with the Eight of Swords and the Justice here, you're about to be freed up of certain stressors that have caused you to really feel like you're trapped within. You are going to be approaching a calmer timeline for yourself, which is going to be allowing you to explore some new interests and new habits, new hobbies, okay? So you're moving towards what feels like genuinely a new beginning that feels like you have free time coming in for you, okay? So that is really beautiful. Just a lot of, it feels like towards the later half, premonition. The first half was really super huge advice. The later half felt like more of like premonitions to come for you, okay? Things to expect, things to look forward to, actually. So with that said, that is your reading, Thank you so much for your donation and your time. I really appreciate it. With that said, chat, if you have not posted your number for the raffle, a number between 1 and 100, now's your time to post. It could be 23, 26, 55, or 84, whatever you decide that you like. You have about 30 seconds before I close the raffle down, and then we're going to announce the winner of today's free full reading raffle. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I deeply appreciate it. You got 30 seconds, chat. And then we're going to wrap up with our donators, followed by the raffle winner and the remainder and the mod questions as well, okay? Thank you guys for your patience. All right, so let me generate the number now. I never know because I generate it when I'm done. All right, chat, the raffle is now closed. Thank you all so much for joining me today. My dad is 100. Nice. So, chat, thank you all so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live with me, Jennifer Tarot. I really appreciate you all so much. Thank you for your likes and for your support. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to do so. I will get back to you as soon as I can. With that said, we're going to be looking for the winner now. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Where is this person? I saw somebody got a number and I'm trying to look for you. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Looking through it one more time. I gotta make super sure. We do have a winner, though. Okay. We get super sure. All right, we have a winner. We do have a clear winner. We Vibes, you are the winner of today's free full reading. Congratulations to you. You got the number 69. And the number that we generated for today's raffle is number 68. Congratulations to you. You are today's winner for the free full reading. Congratulations, We Vibes! You got the number closest to the one that I generated. Congratulations to you. You are the winner of today's raffle. Congratulations! Woo! To all those tuning out, guys, thank you so much for joining me for yet another free Tarot Card Live and a donated Tarot Card Live. It wasn't 69, no. It was not 69. We Vibes got it off by 1. With that said, chat, see you. Have a good one. I will see you guys in the next tarot stream to come, which is Monday. I will be doing free 3-card readings, which means, chat, you can come on in, ask whatever you want, and in 3 cards, I will answer your questions, okay? So with that said, if you want to subscribe and tune in for that, feel free to do so. You don't have to, but feel free to do so if you would like to, okay? Have a good night, everyone. See you and have a good one. Goodbye and congratulations, We Vibes. You are the winner of today's free full reading. Chat, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking link tree in the description. Information is there for you to reach out to me. I offer private live streams and private video recordings. To those who prefer privacy, 100%, I do not share your information. The prices are the same as public streams, $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no. I am not scary. I don't bite. I promise that I will respect you and your time, okay? With that said, thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day, and thank you all so much for joining me and your spiritual teams for joining me as well. Have a good one, Leah. Have a good one, Maria. See you guys. See you, and see you in our next one. Alrighty. David, are you here? I know you wanted to timestamp, David, so let me get you one. If you're ready, David, for your questions, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I do have both of them saved. We'll get started when you're ready, okay? Close out the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Got you, David. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your first question here. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energies of your first question, which is, things have been escalating between me and Sadie in a positive way. Is Sadie seeing me romantically now? What's her next actions towards me? If she's still nervous, what is she nervous about? All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit, in 5 cards, is Sadie seeing David romantically now? 3 cards for yes or no. Okay, 3 cards for why. This is what I think it is. All right, so David, do you officially know if Sadie's in a relationship or not? Your spirit guides are saying Sadie is not yet romantically interested in you. We have here the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Wands here, but they don't want you to trouble yourself too much about that. or stress yourself out too much about that, okay? The reason why she can't see you romantically at this time is it seems like she has her heart spoken for already by another energy. We have here the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups here, okay? There is somebody or something in her life that already has captured her romantic intent or interest. We have the energies of the Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups here, okay? Now, your spirit guides don't want you to think that this is doom and gloom, right? If anybody is worth waiting for, it's definitely someone that you're super interested in, right? So they want to say this, even though her heart seems to be spoken for, that doesn't mean that it's impossible for you guys to ever interact on a romantic level. So with the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords here, it seems that Sadie has already some type of romantic situation happening in her life, okay? All right, so we're going to get 5 oracle cards for what's going on here, Spirit. 5 oracle cards on this, please. We have here the Arts. We have here the Father. We have the Angels. We have the Trees in the reverse. One more, Spirit. Followed by the female here. This is what I think it is with that. So they want to tell you how Sadie perceives your energy. She kind of sees you as like this wise person, this kind of like almost like this guiding figure to lean one's back against for support, okay? We have here the Arts, the Father, and we have here the Angels. To her, you are an angel. You seem to be sharing wisdom or insight for her, to her, that is helping her navigate her own situation, okay? It's not like she sees you as a parent or something like that. She hasn't like parent zoned you or anything. But with the Trees in the reverse and the female male here, it's just that she doesn't want to necessarily share certain things about her personal life with you, but she definitely feels that what you tell her or speak about with her resonates with her in her life. She thinks that you're some type of guiding force in her life, okay? So we're going to get 4 more oracle cards for you. So she doesn't see you romantically as of this moment yet because she has something else in her life that she is connected to. Spirit, 4 tarot cards for David, please. Please and thank you. We have here the Lovers. We have the Page of Cups, 2 more. Followed by the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands here. So what I think it is. So this is more so advice. So, David, if you were to reveal your feelings to Sadie, she would genuinely be taken aback by your confession. Like, it would surprise her to know that you like her more than just a colleague or a platonic friend. We have here the Lovers and the Page of Cups here. With the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands, they kind of want you to think about what that means, okay? So what would it mean that Sadie's not really picking up on your romantic intent? How would you want to address that? Would you want to address it, right? Or do you want to keep the dynamic that you guys got going on continuously, right? Can we get 2 or 3 from here? We have here the Spouse. We have here the Monk and Nun, and we have here the Celtic. 2 more from here, Spirit. Followed by the Phobias and the Love Life. Is it what I think it is with that? All right, and this is what I think it is currently. Okay, so this is just Sadie's energy. So Sadie is having some issues with her current love life. The Three of Swords did kind of pick up on that energy. Maybe you don't know that she's going through something romantically. Maybe she's dealing with a person who's ghosting her or some problematic love relationship stuff. But basically, she doesn't know that you like her romantically, okay? Or she's not super strongly receptive about that. Like, she doesn't know that you would confess your feelings to her or anything like that. With the Spouse and the Monk here, your spirit guides are asking you to kind of take a step back from from pursuing Sadie with intense romantic intent, simply because she is trying to deal with her own personal romantic love situation by navigating it to the best of her ability. Like she's having some issues with her love life right now, okay? We have the Celtic, the phobias, and the love life here. It almost feels like she's a little bit of afraid to love right now, or to feel or have a romance with anyone right now, okay? So that is also a little bit of a block too. She's a sort of afraid to love at this time. She has just broken up with a guy about a month ago. Is what I think it is. She is not yet over that guy with the star here. Okay, maybe this is the energy coming through. And this is why she's afraid to love right now. She needs more space than just a month to be open to romantic relationships. Okay, so with that said, is she developing romantic feelings for you? No, it's because she seems to be dealing with her own romantic situation with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups here is probably that breakup that she's processing, okay? She feels like you're helping her get through things in her life that you don't super know about. Is that holding her back? The answer is yes, with the Ace of Cups as the energy, yes. So we're going to get to your next question now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Your next question is, does Sadie feel the same pull feelings towards me as I do her? Does she want a relationship with me? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as, once again, Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 5 cards. Does Sadie feel the same pull that David feels for her? Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Chariot, 3 more, followed by the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. Is it what I think it is? The answer is she does not, okay? She does not at this time. Partly because she's overwhelmed by her own life circumstances. She's in an independent, single energy. Here in this reading, we have here the Knight of Wands. That's a soon too fast to say energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is overwhelming energy coming through. We have the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant coming through as well. The answer is no. It's way too soon for her to develop those type of feelings for you at this time. She does, however, see you as a source of wisdom, okay? The Hierophant is coming through. If there's anything, she has immediately picked up that you are really, what's the word for it? You are a very conscious person, and she likes communicating with you. Hello, Winters. Unfortunately, my donations are closed at this time, but I will be back on Monday for more readings, okay? If you want to join me for that. Hello, George. And then, George, if you want to do a private reading, I am available for private readings after the stream and tomorrow, if you're cool with that too. So whatever you like, George, feel free to come on with whatever option that you feel suits you, okay? All right, so the answer is no. David, she doesn't feel that way for you. It's too soon, but she does immediately feel like you are some type of guiding figure in her life, okay? She definitely sees you as like an angel, like you say things to her that makes her feel like, oh my God, I should do this or that. Spirit, 5 more tarot cards for David. We're going to get to the next half of your question, which is, does she share the same feelings that David has for her, Spirit? 3 cards for yes or no. That's what I think it is. The answer is no. The answer is no. We have the Lovers and the Death here, followed by the Queen of Wands. She's currently processing with all of her might her breakup, okay? In fact, it kind of feels like love is going to be somewhat blocked for her as she processes her feelings about her ex, okay? So with the Lovers, the Death, and the Queen of Wands here, the answer is no. She's processing her breakup, and she's not really wanting to open up that aspect of her life right now, okay? All right, so we're going to get to the full raffle win. I'd give half of Tortoise and half for Joanna, if that's okay. If you'd like to read vibes, I will do that. All right, so for your next question here, Spirit, does Sadie want a relationship with David? 2 cards for yes or no. The answer is she does not want a relationship with you, but she definitely thinks that you're very nice and emotionally mature, okay? So 5 of Swords, is that no? There's complications. That 5 of Swords is a no with complications and obstacles. There are clashes in between her being able to develop feelings for you. But with the King of Cups, she definitely thinks that you're a really nice person, okay? So that is the reading. We're going to get 10 oracle cards for you. Spirit, anything you want to say to David? Any advice that you have in the oracles at all? 10 cards from here. We have here home. We have here mail. We have here mind control. We have here outer space. We have here broken. So what I think it is with that. So they want you to know, this, okay? Try not to take to heart that Sadie isn't immediately wanting to dive into a romance with you. She's currently, her mind is completely fixated on the fact that she just had a breakup with somebody. She is heartbroken. A month is not enough for her to get over the previous relationship that she was in, okay? And they hope that you can understand that perspective. Think of a heartbreak that you had. Think of the worst one that you had. Did it take a month for you to get through that? Maybe it did, but for her, it was a different process. It is a different process. So with the home and the mail here, they kind of want you to seek peace within yourself. Like, hey, I may be really into this person, but I can recognize that boundary. Like, she's just not ready for a romantic bond. She's not wanting that, or she's not wanting that with me. She's processing her breakup. We have here the mind control coming out here, followed by the outer space. And the broken here, the heart broken, destroyed, and shattered, okay? So they need you to recognize, like, hey, she's going through a lot. She does not have the time to build a romance with another person right after she just went through that. All right, so we have 5 more cards for David. They have here party. They have here the divine masculine. They have here sorrow. They have here devoted, only you. And they have here tunnel. Is it what I think it is? All right, so they do want to say this. Do acknowledge, okay? Should I just stay steady with the way that I am with her? Spirit, yes or no for that? All right, so before I can answer that for you, I will give you the response to this, okay? So we have here the party, the divine masculine, and the sorrow here, followed by the only you and the tunnel, okay? So they want to say this. It's, yes, this is a one-sided situation. Yes, you're the only person here who has feelings as of this time, okay? And that's okay. It's not like this is an unusual thing. It's a pretty common thing to have feelings develop sooner than another person, okay? With that said, if you can acknowledge that you that you have developed these feelings before she has, and accept kind of that process, you will be able to come out the other side of this with some type of great clarity. Like, you know, I really am into this person. I really like them. I can't expect her to feel that way about me like that just because I feel that way. From what I've learned about her, this is what I imagine she's going through, and that's okay. It's okay for me to have feelings for another person and then not reciprocate at this time. I'm going to respect that about her, but I'm also going to respect myself for my feelings. I like her because I think she's great. So basically, they're asking you to intellectualize your emotions, okay? Like, it's okay to fall for another being. And even if it's not exactly reciprocated at this time, that doesn't mean to make yourself feel bad for those emotions that emerge. They're beautiful. They're meant to be cherished. They're a reason for why you're alive, right? Thank you, George, for your donation. I appreciate it. I'm going to get to your private video after this stream, okay? Thank you so much. All right, should I stay steady with her the way that I am now? I will connect to that. Spirit guides of David, what are your thoughts about this? Is what I think it is. They're saying that if you want to maintain these feelings, that's up to you. But don't reveal them just yet. There's a lot that you're not seeing about Sadie as of this time, okay? Like what's going on with her, what's going on with you, for example. So with the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Cups here, they're saying, hey, maintain the flow that you guys got going on, but try to keep your feelings to yourself for the time being. Something will be revealed to you that you didn't initially know beforehand, okay? So that is your reading for that. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups here. Basically, they're saying, yeah, keep it going. Try not to say anything to her for a time because you have to wait till you get the full picture of what's going on with her, what's going on with you, for example, as well, what's going on with her romantic love life. So they're basically saying with the Knight of Pentacles, take it slow with your feelings for her, okay? So they're saying yes. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, David, for your donation, for coming through. Good luck to you in this bond. I'm going to ring the bell to continue success in your love life. And all the best. Alrighty, we're going to get to our next reading now with Tramps. David, I'm going to give you a timestamp to your readings in the comments, okay, for you to go to when you're ready. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. You're very welcome, David. You're absolutely welcome. All right. Tramps, if you're not here, that's no problem. I will give you a timestamp as requested, okay? Clear my energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Let me go look up here. All right, so We Vibes has given up their reading to share it with Tortoise Love and Joanna. Beautiful. Awesome. We Vibes, you can still have your mod reading, though, by the way. Your mod reading is still available. And again, George, I'm going to give you a video after the stream, okay? Alrighty, so we're going to get to Kathleen now, or rather Tramps. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Kathleen, I'm going to go to your question. Please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. Kathleen, your timestamp will be 1:58:33. This is your timestamp. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Tramps, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energy surrounding your question here. Please and thank you. Spirit, in 3 cards, was this targeted at Kathleen? Can we connect to the energies of this post here? Please and thank you. Okay. So what I think it is. So just to give you a heads up, first of all, Kathleen, this was not targeted towards you, okay? We have the World in the reverse, and we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse, okay? So it wasn't targeted at you, even though this person still doesn't have you in their best light, in the best light in their mind, okay? This wasn't about you, but they still don't like you, basically. It wasn't about you, but they still don't like you. That's for that energy. Spirit, 3 cards is for 3 cards for yes or no. Is Kathleen really a threat? Knight of Cups. The answer is yes. Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Emperor is what I think it is. The answer is yes. This person feels like you have as much power as they do. Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Emperor is coming through here. So the answer, first of all, we got to do this whole thing again. This wasn't for you. This was a general post. This person still doesn't like you anyway. Are you that big of a threat? Yes, you are. This person kind of does see you as an equal, as in the sense of energy and power and antagony. It's like they're saying, wanting to say antagony, like antagonistic energy. Like they feel like you could, to just curse, they feel like you could fuck with them as much as they fuck with you. Okay. So Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Emperor here. So the answer is yes, but the post wasn't aimed at you. It was a general post aimed at everybody. So Spirit, 5 Oracle cards for Kathleen on the situation. We have here Only You, Obsession, followed by the Surveillance, the Stress, and the Home here is what I think it is. So your spirit guides are saying that you are obsessed with trying to find out information or details as to what your enemies are up to. We have here the Only You and the Obsession here. The way that you feel about your enemies, it's almost like there's a, for at least for this situation, you seem to have an obsession for trying to find reasons to be upset with the whole crew here. They're saying with the Surveillance, the Stress, in the Home here, you're basically finding reasons to be stressed out by looking for sources that may be about you, that for this example isn't about you. Okay, like, yeah, this person doesn't fucking like you at all, but that doesn't mean that their posts are aimed at you. They don't have you as prevalent in their mind as you have about them. Okay, so basically they're saying your hatred is an obsession, and you must try to understand that you're creating more stress for yourself because you're looking for any clues to reaffirm that hatred. Okay, you are disrupting your inner peace, unfortunately. So that is your reading. Your spirit guides had that strong advice of try to disconnect, try to create peace and harmony for yourself. You're going to continue to make yourself sick looking for any and all validating information you can by creating an echo chamber of validation for yourself about, yeah, that was about me. Yeah, that was about me. Yeah, they're talking about me. When really they're talking about everybody sometimes, and generally a general energy. Okay, it's not always targeted at you, unfortunately, but it is going to be hard to detach from that because of that infatuation, obsessive energy. When you can take accountability for that, you're going to be freeing yourself immensely from the burden of these people taking up free real estate in your mind. Okay, and they're saying if you're going to move on proper, and that means blocking them and not disclosing with them what's going on with you, not trying to have discourse with them. Okay, so that is your reading. A very blunt reading from your spiritual team. Thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. I appreciate it. We're going to clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Do you have any last things to say? All right, so basically they want to say this, okay? Your hatred of these people, and they did do you wrong, Kathleen, they did. But your hatred is starting to blind you. It's starting to actually make your life miserable because you are hyper fixated on what's going on with them and how they're doing. You're trying to, it's almost like you're coping with your anger by creating more anger. The solution is to break from this pattern by trying to seek other sources of energy to interact with. So the more that you hyper focus on this hatred, the more you create an echo chamber of hatred, okay, of frustration, of stress. You want your manifestations to come in, you have to break certain patterns for yourself, okay? You have to break free from what's keeping you trapped as of this time, okay, which is this hyper focus. Like you're putting your energy towards things that are doing a disservice to you. How can you manifest what you want when your energy is going towards what you don't like? This is what your spirit guides want to tell you, okay? All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. I hope you can understand that, Kathleen. That was a pretty intense and kind of a harsh reading from your spiritual team, but they did need that to come through. I felt like I needed a cry. It's like It's like I feel like I need to cry and scream and to the injustice of the universe. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, it starts with you, okay? It begins with you. All right, so we're going to clear the energies now. Please and thank you, Spirit. Hello, Anita. Unfortunately, we're closed for readings today, but thank you so much for coming through. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to get to our next reading now with S Virgo. S Virgo, we're going to give you a timestamp for your readings as well. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get some coffee, and then we're going to get started on your questions, okay? Be right back. I had to breathe after that reading. I could feel the hatred between those two characters, y'all. Kathleen and that person do not like each other. They hate each other, actually. Legit, they hate each other. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you, Kathleen. I am so sorry. I feel nothing but hatred coming through from that reading. I will say the hate that Kathleen feels for that guy is warranted. Like 100%. It's warranted. All right, so S Virgo, clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous hearings I've done so far up until this point, please, and thank you. Can we connect to S Virgo's higher self or spiritual team and all those who guide her, as well as the energies of her first mini question here, Spirit, and 5 cards for S Virgo. You're good. S Virgo, do you want a timestamp or are you good for your questions? Let me know if that's the case. Spirit, connecting to S Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Can we give a general message for her, please? And thank you. Spirit and 5 cards. General message for S Virgo. Anything to come out in general. 7 of Cups. Many things that they wish to discuss, to be honest with you. 3 more. Oh, how lovely. You have some good news on its way to you. 3 from here. You have good news about your past. They want you to know that you'll be surprised. A couple little things that happened to you before that you were surprised that things ended or wrapped up with you and past things. We have here the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the World here. There is this energy of you feeling healed from your past. It almost feels like healed by your past, if that makes sense. We have the Five of Cups and the Temperance coming through. It just feels like you're heading towards a couple little moments where it shocks you how you feel completed or over, or it's like you feel a sense of gratitude that you have been through your past. Okay, it's like you look at the past and you're like, I'm so glad that I'm over it, or I'm so glad that I processed it. We have here the Persecution. We have here the Galactic coming through here. Then we have here the Wars and Battles. Is it what I think it is with that, Spirit? Oh my God. You're going to have a sense of feeling distant from your past, and this is coming through for you. It's like old energies can't come back drumming up the same intensity that they did before. It almost feels like you have gratitude to the fact that you are moving on. Does that make sense? All right, we're going to get two more. Okay, this is firmly about the past. Like there's past life cards, past life energy cards coming through. We have your Wisdom. We have your Leaving and Travel. Spirits, what I think it is. Okay, so S Virgo, what's coming in for you? And I'm going to show you the cards, okay? What's coming in for you? This feels like a premonition. We have here the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the World here. You are going to experience a couple little things that remind you of your past or are related to your past. You're going to be shocked by how much you feel over them, but in a sense of like completion. I'm so grateful that I'm over this. I'm so grateful to the lessons that I've learned from this. Five of Cups, the Temperance here. I'm so grateful to get over you. I'm so thankful to get over you. This is an energy coming through, very strong energy of I'm so grateful that I'm over you. Because time will tell. We have here the Persecution and the Galactic here. Like it's just like I guess a couple little past things are coming back to reaffirm and address how much you are through something. It's like you've seen the light. Wars and Battles followed by the Wisdom. We even have here the Leaving and Traveling. Okay, so it's almost like I saw somebody reach out to me and I was like, every time I talk to this person, I just get stressed out. So let me just not involve myself so intensely as I did before. So this is what it feels like. It's just you just being like, oh, I feel so at peace because I'm not entertaining this the way I used to. This is nice. This feels different. But this is a general thing. It's not just about love, okay? This is anything that was a battle for you or a struggle for you in the past, like being grateful, like I'm so thankful that I'm over that. I'm so thankful that I learned how to deal with that. I'm so thankful that I now see that situation so differently. So here's how I'm going to behave. I'm free. I'm free from you. I'm free from you. I'm free from this. I'm free from that. This is the vibe that's coming through for you for your general reading, okay? All right, we're going to get to your second mini question now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to S Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as B here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him? Spirit, what are B's feelings towards S Virgo? 5 cards for the energy of that. We have the Four of Wands, feeling real cozy, feeling real comfortable, feeling at ease around you, feeling like they could be at ease around you. Is what I think it is. And what would that be? What would that be, Spirit? I can't pull tarot. 2, 3 from here to explain why that's the case. Family. Cloudy Judgment. Is what I think it is with that. So they really like you a lot, okay? They really adore you very much. Definitely, they understand, they feel comfortable around you. Four of Wands, the Hangman. This is that comfort of that Four of Wands, that peace. They know you guys have a pretty comfy bond. With the Hangman, though, they may have learned that you are a mother, and that is causing them to feel kind of uncertain, okay? We have here the Empress, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Wands here. Or maybe they always knew that you were a mother, but with it's like they're coming to an understanding that you have a family, and they don't know if they should. They're kind of having mixed emotions about that. I'm going to tap into why that's the case, though. We have the family coming through to explain that Empress here, followed by the Cloudy Judgment, the Unbalanced, and then we have here the Outer Space. It's like almost like they feel separate, or like they are not able to connect with you in the way they'd like to, or work with you the way they'd like to, because they know you have your own family, okay? So Spirit, in 2 cards, why is that the case? Why is that the case? We have here opportunity, and we have here resistance. This is what I think it is. Because you may not be receptive to be with them, because you may not be receptive to the opportunity because you have a kid. So this is why they're feeling mixed about it, because they don't know if you would be interested because you have a kid. So it's a really pure-hearted energy. Actually, I'm like smiling. Opportunity with the suppressing the resistance here. They're like, is she gonna be interested? Because like she's got a whole kid. What if she doesn't want me around her? What if she's not looking? Something like that. Okay, so they're like, are you gonna be open? Because you've got your whole family thing going on. I am. Are you? This is the vibe coming through. Okay. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. What will people think of us dating? Oh my gosh. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to S, Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Like, she's like, your baby comes first. This is the message that came through. Your baby comes first. Your child comes first. Would she be still interested? Would she be resistant? I don't know. Like, is it going to be an issue? So Spirit, connecting to B's energy, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, what will people think of these two dating? 3 cards for that energy. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, the Queen of Swords. Is it what I think it is? They're going to think you're way friendlier than you seem. If people were to find out that you guys are dating, what will they think? They're like, oh, as Virgo's that kind of person. Okay, I see. She's not like fully just to herself. She's not just the boss. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool here, coming out here. They're going to feel a little, they're going to get, okay, listen. This is going to happen slowly over time. But just so you know, maybe you want to keep this a secret. Only because you got people acting a fool around you. They're going to be way friendlier with you than they were before. Slowly and surely, they're going to feel like they are comfortable around you because they know that you guys are dating. We have here the Queen of Swords, the 10 of Wands here. They're just like, oh, she's dating that person. It's okay. She's cool. And it's like opening the floodgates to informal dialogue, okay? That's funny. Spirit, 2 cards from here. Why 2 cards? We have here the food and hunger, and we have here the imprisonment and slavery. Is what I think it is. Okay, as Virgo, it just feels like people around you are starving to break free of a boundary of yours. You may have a professional boundary up at this time, and people are hungry. They're just waiting for the door to open to get through and be like, but we're friends now, right? How is it? What is it like dating that person? You know? So it's like, if you give them any info that you are cool, they're going to be like, ooh, that's a door to walk through to start talking and gossiping. Food, hunger, and imprisonment and slavery coming through here, okay? So you have a clear boundary. You're in a Queen of Swords energy with people. You keep it professional but friendly. You know, you are approachable, but you are not too super personal at the job. If they find out it's going to be a door left ajar, they're going to be trying to squeeze in as friendly as they can, okay? I feel like that's where we're headed. Oh my gosh. Hello, blessed one. Unfortunately, we're closed for readings today, unfortunately. I am definitely keeping a secret. We are co-workers, but I still want to keep it hushed. So we have here the Three of Pentacles. There's one from here. The farm. Okay, two more. There's the farm. Maybe you just wanted to be alone. Followed by the mother and the arts. This is what I think it is with that. They want you to kind of take this as an opportunity to experiment with your communication style. They're saying this, that they want you to nurture this situation, and they do want you to keep a friendly distance. They are showing me the energy of a farmer, okay? So bear with me. They're showing me the farm card here. They're basically saying to continue to be nurturing to those who work for you, work with you, and treat them like a farmer would a farmer who loves their homestead, okay? You treat the horses with respect. You love the chickens. You hold them and you carry the eggs off. It's like, but at the end of the day, you have a job. So care for your coworkers and care about what they think of you, but also keep upholding that boundary of the job. Continue to be as nurturing as you've been. And with the mother and the arts here, it's almost like you don't have to worry as long as you work on a dynamic that you wish to have with them, upholding the boundaries of that dynamic, okay? Continue to be yourself, though. You're doing actually a really great job as in the role that you're at, okay? So basically, they're saying don't worry about it. It's just going to be something to work through, but you'll be able to handle it gracefully if it were to get out. 2222 in Brazil, everyone, make a wish. I just wished for a pizza. That was the first wish that Vivi, I was like, okay, let me think of a wish. I wish for pizza. No! It's the simple things, though. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to get to your last mini question now. What are his intentions with me? Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to S Virgo, rather, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as B here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit in 5 cards and 4 cards. It's his ego. 9 of Pentacles. What are his intentions towards S Virgo? Is what I think it is. Oh my God, S Virgo. He might be the clingy sort, okay? He was already like chilling on his own, but he is really lonely. He's gonna be so just thrilled to have he's gonna spend time with you. That's like his priority, okay? So we have here the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here. We have the Hermit and the High Priestess showing up here, okay? Is it what I think it is with this? Oh my God. You might have okay, so he's been alone for a while, okay? Or he feels that he's been alone significantly. He's good on his own. He kind of likes and enjoys it for what it is, but he's getting sick of it. He's getting sick of being alone. He is just so happy to imagine what you guys could do with each other. So his intentions is almost like to fill that void and just that hole that he's been having in his heart, like with the interactions of you guys to come, okay? So 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups to Hermit here. He's just happy that he's not alone. What is his intentions with you? To spend time with you and have a great time, to have a ball, basically, with the High Priestess. Basically, just to have another mirror into his soul, just like almost like company. I just am so thankful to have some company that I like and enjoy. There's 3 past life cards here. We can make an order for you, too silly. We have your karmic relationships. We have your trees. We have your leaving, traveling is what I think it is. There's almost a sense of like him, like he's been through a lot. He went through a tough relationship before, and he's just so ready. Oh my God, he's just so ready to move on now. Like he's just so ready. from his past. We have your karmic relationship. We have your trees. We have your leaving and traveling. He's ready to get out of singlehood. Like his intentions is to wrap himself up in this connection. All right, so we're at 2 more from here and then 1 from there. We have your baby. We have your trust and faith. Is it 1 more card, Spirit? Followed by the 10 of Wands here. Is it what I think it is? So this is so beautiful. So as Virgo, fantastic news. You have the baby and the faith here. He's so ready to move on. If you're wondering, does this guy got baggage? He don't. He's ready to move on from his past completely and totally. He's been moved on for a while now. He's been single for a hot minute. He's happy being alone. It's not like he needs another person for company. It's not like he's starving for it, but he's so ready to just be out there. So this energy is of what is his intentions with you, to enjoy your company and have faith in its development, okay? Having faith that things are going to work out. Just relax and enjoy you. He just wants to relax and enjoy you, okay? He's done being lonely. He's just he's happy for human connection, human bonding with somebody he likes. So that is your reading. It's with pure intentions that you guys are interacting. Lovely. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that is your reading as Virgo. Thank you so much for your donation, your support. Really lovely readings. Enjoy your connection. Try to keep some mystery for yourself. Your spirit guides want to recommend you keep a little mystery for yourself with this person, because it's going to feel good to experience some of the ways the foundation will be led and laid, okay? So if you want to like slowly disentangle yourself from needing to overly understand his intentions, it's going to feel good to pull back, because you're going to feel and react to it in real time. That's the channel message coming through from your spiritual team, okay? Thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to disconnect from all the previous readings. Thank you for your support and your help. Thank you. Alrighty, so chat, that was the last donation of this stream. Moderators, are you ready for your readings? Tortoise Love, Vivi, Joanna, Camille, if you're here, Camille. We vibes. Are you guys ready for your readings? Thank you so much, S Virgo. Enjoy your afternoon and weekend. And I hope that you have, enjoy your evening and weekend. I hope you have an incredible Sunday. So ready. I want watermelon now. Oh my God, look at you guys talking, right? A piece of sounds like an easy and chill wish to come true. Oh, maybe tomorrow I'll treat myself. All right, moderators, it is time for the mod portion of the stream. So I know We Vibes, you forfeited your wedding raffle question to break apart and give to both Joanna and Tortoise Love. That's very kind of you. Joanna, Tortoise Love, if you guys can prepare your mind for what you want to ask. Hold on. Prepare your mind for what you would like to ask. We're going to start with Joanna, followed by We Vibes, Tortoise Love, and then lastly, Vivi, okay? So when you guys are ready, we'll start with that. Unless you guys have objections to the list. Clear the energy sphere, please, and thank you. I'll be right back. I will just get some coffee, and then we'll start with Joanna. Okay? Be right back. Let me show you guys my new ducks. Let me show you my new ducks. Look at them. Look. Look. Look at him. She's got a little hat. They've got little hats on. Look at that. Whoosh. All right, so Joanna, are you ready for your readings? Oh, are we starting the list like this? Is it We Vibes, Vivi, then Tortoise Love, and then Joanna? Is that the list today? Got you. Okay, nice. Whatever comes out for me, absolutely clear the energy, spirit. May we connect to We Vibes, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their question, spirit, and 3 cards, whatever comes out for We Vibes. Ooh, cards are face down for you. You're not going to know something until after it happens, okay? So your spirit guides are saying for this general reading, you're not going to know something until after it happens. Let's see what it is. See what I think it is. This is what I think it is. Oh my God. You're not going to know something until after it happens. It's like you're not going to know why you and someone are clashing or not agreeing or are not understanding each other, okay? But it happens after something. So King of Pentacles could be the person you were talking about previously in previous readings. The Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords here. You're not going to learn why you guys are clashing or having a disagreement or having a misunderstanding. Like somebody may have so much hope and you're just like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's like after something occurs, you'll understand why this person's the way they are. Okay, if that makes any sense. So King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords here. You're not going to learn why something is the way it is until after it happens. Okay, this is what they want to say to you. I'm going to tap into if they're talking about this is what they're talking about. Actually, it's who you were asking about. Okay. Maybe you'll understand why he won't leave you alone until after something happens. Clear the energy, spirit. Vivi, are you ready for your reading? If so, feel free to post now. Clear the energy, spirit. Please close out the previous readings, please and thank you. Please clear my energies, please and thank you. Wow, that's a great list, Vivi. Good job. I laughed at We Vibes saying weirdo. It's a well-used. You're very welcome, We Vibes. You're very welcome. Close out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. We're to connect to Vivi's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them, please and thank you, Spirit. Messages from Vivi's spiritual team, please. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Is that her? Is that Vivi's message? Oh, is this We Vibes? This is what I think it is. Okay, so We Vibes, don't go just yet. This is for you. We have here the Five of Swords in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords here. It's not a fight that you guys are going to go through, like an argument or anything like that. It's just like you're going to understand why you guys don't see eye to eye, or why you guys can't seem to understand each other or have an understanding with each other. So it's not like you guys are going to physically be arguing with each other or having some type of major disagreement. It's just like you're going to understand why he thinks the way he does, like after something happens though. So you haven't truly understood the situation until something has happened, essentially. So that is the reading. It looks like you're going to get the chance to understand this person clearly, what their intent is and what the heck they want, period. Close out the previous readings, please, make spirit. All right, so Vivi, we're going to connect to you now. We're going to connect to your higher self, the spiritual team, and all those who guide you. Vivi, and 3 cards for you from your spiritual team. Anything that comes out, anything that wishes to be said. Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Cups, not the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands here. By the way, I felt that 333 was your angel number, Vivi. That's a strong energy coming through, okay? You have some work coming back around to you that you're looking forward to having. So Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands here, something that you had did before is coming back towards you. It's something that you would look forward to having in your life again, okay? So you have something coming back towards you that you get to do again, and it's a major influence for you to look forward to, okay? So maybe you're looking forward to, basically your spirit guides are saying you'll understand that, or the idea of that. So if there's anything you want to do again or go back to, your spirit guides are letting you know that you can go back to it, and it's something that you can definitely look forward to, okay? If that makes any sense. Let me drink some water. I'm freaking feeling dehydrated. Is it M? Spirit, is it M? 1 card for yes or no. Look at that. Page of Swords. It might be. It might be. Is it the study group, Spirit? It's not the study group. 10 of Swords. It might be M. All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to get to Tortoise Love. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your readings? You're very welcome, Vivi. Absolutely. Thank you for coming through. How are you doing, by the way? How's life feeling for you? What's the best thing you ate all week? Questions are here. Gotcha. Hold on. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can you repost your questions, Tortoise Love? I can't look. I got ADHD. That's my excuse. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, half raffle from Revives. Got you. What good things are coming my way, guys? I love you, but spare me the work talk. Rather personal goodies, mod. Okay, got you. Clear the energy, Spirit. They want to do oracle cards for the entire reading. That's interesting. For the entire reading, they want to use oracle cards for your mini question. So clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Tortoise Love's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and the energies of her question. Spirit, what good things are coming towards Tortoise Love? What's coming towards her way? What good things are coming her way? We have here Mother, Atlantis, Lessons and Blessings, and Father. That's what I think it is. This is such a pure reading. I don't even know how to explain what I'm feeling right now, but it just is so pure. There is something that your mom went through with your father. And she may have, like, her journey is one that you both can relate to. And you're going to learn from this what she was able to half learn, okay? So you and your mother share a kind of like a share an experiences. You and your mother share very similar experiences, from the crying to the sorrow to the grief to the loneliness to the happiness to the clarity, the great clarity, to the breakthroughs. So something your mother has been through with your father, you're going to learn how to break through that, because the two of you share similar experiences. Okay? 5 more oracle cards for this spirit. We have here Galactic. You and your mother share a soul tie that will never be broken. She will reincarnate as your daughter one day. She will reincarnate as your sister one day. She has reincarnated as your friend in the past, and she will reincarnate as your friend in the future. You guys have a soul tie that will never be broken. And just so you know, you guys are always meant to be with each other. Always. And that is your reading. I know we do. She is my daughter this lifetime. At least behaving like that. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right, so we're going to get to your next reading now. Great, you're very welcome, Tortoise Love. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Tortoise Love, as well as Jay here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, how is Jay currently doing? Where's she at? Where's she at, Spirit? Justice. Jay for justice. That's what I think it is. It's like she feels like she's found her tribe, in a sense. We have here the Justice, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Cups here. She feels, where is she at right now? She's in a better place. She feels like she's found the right place for her to be. Like her heart is so full of love right now, because she feels like she's found her where she belongs, essentially. Okay, it's beautiful. She feels she's found where she's belong. So that's really nice. Where is she at right now? They're not telling me locationally, but emotionally she's in a good place. That's beautiful. I wonder if it was a big leap of faith for her to join that. Joanna! Major for her life. Wow. All right, so I'm going to blow my nose, Joanna, and I'll be right back with you. I see you have, Joanna, you're so organized. You got the mod question here. You got the 2 minis. I love that. And you got your additional question, okay? Thank you for the raffle. I'll be right back. Hold on. I am back. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Please close out the previous readings. Please close out the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you. Joanna. My question is in the email. I'll post another question in here for the raffle. Got you. So, all right, read out loud. Nice. So me and Steph haven't spoken for in 2 days today. I want to ask those questions for the mod reading. Is reconnection between me and Steph still unfolding even with the current distance? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as Steph, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit in 3 cards, and 5 cards rather, is reconnection between these two still unfolding? The answer is yes, it is. This is what I think it is. You guys will go back to speaking on friendly terms again. A reconnection is happening. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here, the Empress, the 3 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's still happening. There will be a comeback here. 2 more cards for Joanna Spirit. We have here the 3 of Pentacles, and we have here the 6 of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. This is a great opportunity to work on the way you guys have an exchange. There definitely is this sense of, it's almost like they want you to prepare for how you're going to react, prepare for how you're going to have that exchange. How do you want it to be? How do you want it to look like? If you want it to be a certain way, how would you approach it? So they kind of want you to work on the way you'll receive this energy. Okay. 3 from here. So the answer is yes. We have your farm, the knighthood, and the Celtic. So what I think it is. So what I think it is now. They want you to think about how in the past, when you and guys had a disagreement, your immediate response was to block her or exit the connection. They want you to process that, okay, before this comes back around. So we have here the farm, we have the knight, we have the Celtic here. So they're saying, like almost like it's like a mental brain game. They're like, okay, remember when you guys weren't on good terms and you immediately did something to put a death to the situation? If you like her so much, why did you block her? Type 5 Spirit. What in the world? They're kind of making jokes here, Spirit. They're making lighthearted jokes, making little jokes about it. Spirit, 2 cards. Hold on. 2 cards. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups here is what I think it is. So they're basically saying when she does come back around, it's going to make you super happy, okay? Because I'm so toxic. I am never blocking her again. That was such impulsive. Oh, my God. So we had the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups here. They do want to say that you're going to react with great positivity here. You're going to want to see her again. Because, I mean, you were processing your alone time and very intensely. And it's just, you're gonna be overwhelmed by your feelings for her, okay? Because you are happy to hear from her. Okay, so 3 cards from the blunt deck. Spirit, is a reconnection going to happen here? You're going to hit with the 3 cards. That's okay. I hope that you can forgive me one day and I would do it again. One more. I wish things could be different. Yeah, this is how you're going to be feeling. So we're kind of tapping into your feelings. There will be a reconciliation. She will come back. You're going to be pretty overwhelmed by your emotions. This is sort of why they kind of want to brain train you to process your experience, okay? So we have here the, I hope that you can forgive me one day. We have there, I will do it all again. So this is where the energy is coming through of like, you may just like block her again if you're not happy with her behavior. And then we have there, I wish things could be different. So there's a little bit of like whiplash coming through here of I want her, I can't have her, I need her, I block her, I want her, and it goes through that kind of loop again. So if you want to break out of the loop of their cycle, you have to address how you were feeling and how you reacted beforehand, okay? So the answer is yes. And your spirit guides had additional information to give you in connection to it, okay? So they wanted that mod reading to be extra thick for you. All right, so we're going to get to your next mini question now. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. When does Steph come out of this pullback and reconnect with Joanna, Spirit? 5 cards. You're very welcome, Joanna. We have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the 8 of Wands here, 2 more, followed by the 6 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. She's currently thinking of you now, but she only wants to talk to you when she knows that it'll be a grounded reconnection, okay? So she's already thinking about you. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands here. We have here the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles coming through here. She's already thinking about you and already thinking about reaching out to you, but she wants to make sure that when she does, it's the most, like, sane way to do it, I guess. The most appropriate time to do it. There we go. Thank you. Oracles. They want 5 cards from the blunt deck again. Oh my god, I got the I hope you can forgive me one day the other day. Oh my gosh. So sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, dude. This is what's happening right now. If you guys are in a late time zone, if she's in a late time zone, she's currently at the moment thinking about you. Awake thinking about you. 3 more cards. I don't know why this happened. It's coming out as the energy coming through. I miss seeing you. Oh, look at that. And one more, Spirit. I don't react when people mention you. She doesn't give people their full, honest reaction when they talk about you. She hides her feelings when they ask about you. And then one more card, Spirit, for this. And I am not available. So that's over the King of Pentacles, and this is about her wanting to speak to you at an appropriate time. It's like she doesn't think that she's right at the moment for connection, but she thinks about you a lot. When does Steph come out? When she feels like she can do it, when she feels like it's appropriate, when she feels like she's ready, or the timing is right. Play the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. How is Steph most likely to reapproach me once the pullback eases? Spirit, 6 cards, actually. So they want 6 tarot cards and then 4 oracles. King of Wands with great energy. 6 of Pentacles. So, like, sexually, actually, there's a burst of energy coming out of her. For her, in her opinion, okay? So how is she most likely to reapproach you? With great energy. Some type of energy is intense from her perspective. King of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles here. We will dive into what that means, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the 5 of Swords here. It almost feels like because she's coming through with a burst of energy in her perspective, there is the cycle of her pulling back because she feels weird about it, okay? All right, so Spirit, in 4 oracle cards, why is she feeling so weird about it that she would pull back immediately? Hello, David. We have your distance. We have your twin flame shared feelings, nourish, self-growth, and we have here the heart fog. Is it what I think it is with that? Okay. Hello, David. Good to see you again. If you're looking for your timestamp, we're not yet done with the stream, but I will provide it for you if you're looking for it now. Your timestamp, David, is this, if you're looking for that, okay? So the reason why she comes towards you with a great intensity It's because she had been distancing herself from you for a time, Joanna, and when she does reach out to you, it's like those feelings come back really strongly for her, and she had been trying to work through her emotions and work on herself, that it's making her feel mixed about the work that she's done for herself because of all that she feels and experiences with you coming back. Okay, so how is she most likely to reapproach you? It does feel intense. I do kind of feel like she expresses her intensity in a subtle way, but she feels the intensity of her emotions. She will go distant again after this interaction because she is feeling like she's abandoning her goal, which was to work on herself when she feels those bursts of emotions for you. All right. So, Spirit, one tarot card left for this reading, and that is it. We have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So, what do you think it is? It's almost like she's going to reach out to you to kind of see how she feels, like checking in with herself. It's almost like she's testing herself in a sense, okay? It's like she's like, do I still feel, am I okay? Is this fine? Is this the right time? And we have the Magician to confirm that. So in a way, she's like dipping her toes in the lava to see if it's still hot. That's funny. So, Joanna, would you like to ask your raffle winning question? If so, feel free to do so now. It's like she can't accept her feelings for me. I went over the past readings I got from you in the past, and I noticed that Sadie kind of gets excited and wants this with me because of her chemistry. Connect is amazing, but then she has her moments. That could very well be the case. Absolutely. I hope that the connection between you two continues to flourish. At the end of the day, you guys clearly really like each other. For the half reading raffle from Rewives, what emotional trigger or realization brings Steph back towards me and helps reconnection happen? Ooh. Okay, the energy spirit, we're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. And the energy surrounding this question, Spirit, what emotional trigger or realization brings Steph back towards Joanna and helps reconnection happen? When her fears win, and she placates those fears through connection with you. So we have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Cups here. What emotional, so you're asking here, hold on. What emotional trigger and realizations bring stuff back to you? When her fears win. So when her fears win, she goes towards you to placate those fears. We're going to get two past life cards for this, Spirit, please and thank you. We have here the Baby and the Ships. So what I think it is. When she repeats a cycle, she comes back towards you. When she repeats an emotional cycle, she comes back towards you. We have the Baby and the Ships here. Okay. Thank you for everything. I'll be back on Monday to see what her energy is then. Gotcha, David. It's good to see you. Have a beautiful night and all the best. Good luck to Sadie and her recovering heart. Heartbreak is never easy. Spirit, 2 cards. Anything else? Would you like that to be the second half of the question of what her fears are? Or what her fears may be about this? That's putting her in this holding pattern? Yeah, absolutely. Spirit, 2 cards. What are these fears? Justice. Three cards for here. Because I am confused why she's scared. I know she had a bad relationship in the past. Her fears that keep replaying is okay. Hold on, Joanna. We're almost through. Okay. Okay, we're closer. We're closer. What are her fears? That she can't have time for herself and have a relationship at the same time. That is her fear, that she can't have time for herself and have a relationship at the same time. We have here the sorrow, the fire, and the single and lonely here, with the justice and the temperance showing up here. She's afraid to be alone, but she can't. But she also feels afraid to have connections and not be able to be alone. So it's like she wishes to have her independence while also being with another person as well. So it's like she can't have her cake and eat it too. She can't grow and be with someone at the same time. She needs independence and a relationship. This is kind of the energy coming through, okay? So that is your reading, Joanna. Thank you so much. Clear the energy, Spirit. Clear the energies. Please close out all the readings I've done so far up until this point, please, and thank you. It's not about her being in a controlling relationship. What she's afraid of is controlling herself, if that makes sense. It's like she doesn't give herself permission to grow regardless of the circumstances, like being a slave to emotions, if that makes sense. So that is your reading. Joanna, Vivi, Tortoise Love, We Vibes, thank you all so much for joining me today. I will see you guys on Monday for some more free readings and donated readings. You're very welcome, Joanna. Good luck to you and Steph. Guys, have a beautiful night, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you guys are. We're going to clear the energies. Thank you so much to all of you for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live with me. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Readings are only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no. Details in Linktree in the description for how to do that, okay? Guys, have a fabulous day, morning, afternoon, and weekend, okay? See you guys, and see you on Monday. Thank you and your spiritual team for connecting with me. Goodbye, and have a good one.